One fateful night, my boss called me and said that he has been paying deaf ears and closing his eyes towards some arrogant behaviors I have been given in the house. I was like, which arrogant behavior? He said that I'm now one of the bad boys in the market, that people discuss about me in the market, how I use his money to flirt girls. He even began to accuse my mother of receiving money from me, which I know that my mother has not collected any dime from me since I started serving there.
Okay.
Like, she haven't even asked me, even if I don't know her whereabouts, whether she's sick, whether she is okay, I don't know. That he's going to settle me. I said okay. He said he's going to give me 150,000 naira.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, son.
Please, what is your name?
My name is Obinna.
Obinna, how are you doing?
I'm fine, sure, but not really fine.
I understand that part of your story so well. But before I go into details why I invited you down to my studio, I would want to appreciate you for honoring my invitation. Thank you very much for coming. Please, do you know this woman here?
Yes,
Who is she to you?
she's my mother.
Your mother?
Yeah.
All right, people. That is to say we are on the right track. Obinna, there is an issue your mother brought to our table that led to me inviting you down to our studio. But before I go more in details, I must let you know that before us there is camera. We are recording this program and the world is watching. Sitting here with me is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secrets and deep things, and he also knows when someone is telling lies. Be you who. Why I said this thing to you is for you to tell us nothing but the truth. The summary of the story your mother told us here is that you served a man for 15 years, and after serving him for 15 years, he wants to settle you with 150,000 naira after you guys agreed to be settled with 15 million naira. Is that true?
That's true. That's what he did.
That is what he did.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to tell us this story from beginning to the end. I want you to tell us everything that happened. No lies. If you lie, my seer will know you are lying. So, what happened?
First off, I would also thank you for accepting to handle this case,
Okay.
since I cannot do it by myself as a man. So, when she said that she's bringing this case to you, I watched your program and also supported it. Because if I didn't support it, I will not come.
Okay.
I prefer being inside now, thinking and knowing way forward on this case. So, but what happened between me and my boss, Mr. Smart, was when I was even still small. That's my 12 years. So he came back to the village and was looking for an apprentice, somebody that he will take to the city and the person will serve him. So when they came to our house, they met my mom. They were two. I reasoned that their idea of going to the city. That period, I'm not used to city things. I like being with my mother. I always like to be with her in whatever thing that we are doing. We do things together.
Okay.
I'm almost the person that is, sponsoring the bills because our father is late. So When they came, I felt so bad to leave my mother and go to the city. I said no to it. I didn't accept that idea at all. So, but at a time, my mother began to do it as if that would be the only option that will bring success and, take us to another level in life. I have no option than to accept it because I always obey what she says. She's my mother, so I don't have to go against her wish. I accepted it. So we prepared everything. And another thing that made me accept it more is that the man said that after I serve him, that he is going to settle me with millions, 15 million naira. So
For how long are you going to serve him?
he said 15 years.
Mommy, please stop crying. I don't want to look at your side and see tears in your eyes. Can you please wipe your tears? Wipe your tears if you want me to continue with this program. I just want you to be still. Don't cry. Listen to what is happening. Yes. So, okay. He said he's going to settle you with 15 million naira for 15 years.
Yeah.
And let me believe that it was because you were still small. That was why you people agreed for 15 years. At least 12 plus 15 is 17, 27.
Yes, we saw it as a huge amount of money. That's why I accepted it on that my age, because if it's now, I will not. So during that period, I used to do some linear jobs. I used to clear the bush. I used to go for serving medicine. I help bricklayers. So I even help in so many things in the village, which is where I'm getting my money and also using it to settle some things in our family. So when he came with his idea, after everything, my mother said, I have to do that. That if I serve him, things will be okay with us, things will turn around, and we'll see the other side of life, which is the good side of life. So I have to accept it. I followed the young man to the city. So, but before I went to the city, my mother said something. She called me inside the room one day at night, and she said three things to me. She said that number one, I should not steal that man's money.
Okay.
Then number two, I should not send her any money that is not from my boss, that my boss is not aware of.
Okay.
Then number three, I should hold on to God.
Very well. Okay.
That's the three things I remember that she said that night, and I also promised her that I will do so. So even at the market, when I see some boys doing some things that is against the ethics my mother gave to me, I will hold on to what she said, because she said if I do that three things, that at the end I will come out successfully. So my main aim is to come out successfully. That's what I'm hoping for. So as we are going, the man lives with his wife. So we started well. Everything was going well. Being somebody that have been in the village and a hustler too, I do things as I used to do it when I was with my mom. You understand? I fetch water. I wake up early. I wash the clothes. I do anything that I know I can do so that there will be peace in the family.
Okay.
The man was very happy with me. We were living fine. So, but as somebody that came out from the village and somebody that left his mom newly, sometimes I would want to hear her voice. And when I request to hear her voice, the man will say I should not worry, that Christmas time we are going to go to the village and I will see my mom. So I will also be hoping that I will see my mom in the Christmas time. Then if we enter November, I will be so happy because I'm going to see my mom in the Christmas time. December like this, we will go to my August village. We will not go to my village again. I will be like, I will need to see my mom more. So my boss said that the money that he will use to settle me is bigger than me seeing my mom or hearing her voice. So and whenever he brings down money matter, I will calm myself down, because why I came there is to serve him, and then
Yes.
better my life and the life of my family. So I used to relax when such thing happens. When he says such a thing, I'll calm myself down because I'm short of 15 million after the end of everything. So as things we are going, when the 15 years was coming near, we used to be in good times. So peace everywhere. Even I used to correct some of his apprentices when they do what is not right. I will call them, I will caution them, I will tell them this is not how to do it. You understand? Taking his money will not be an option for us to better our lives. And they normally heed to my instructions. So we try to build up his shops. I know the shops that he have when I came to the family, but now I also know the shops that he have now. It's not the same shop because we joined hands together to make sure that we lift him. Because my mother always tell me that we are lifted by lifting others, especially in that kind of aspect.
Okay.
My brother, I believed it. It's fine. We are moving. They always hear what I say because I'm like the person that they looks up to, and our boss, he looked at me and was like giving me the mantle to control some things.
Yeah, as a
And
manager or something.
yeah, and I also say to myself that I will not put myself or my mom to shame.
Okay.
So
So as the 15 years was drawing close,
that is when the whole thing started. Though. Normally, I'm the one that controls the money. In the evening time, I will pack all the money. I will bring it home. I normally take the risk. You know, it's not easy to carry money like that inside a sack bag or whatever. I bring it home safely. Nothing will happen.
yeah.
But I normally accept it. I will bring it home, and he will go and deposit it in the bank. So as time was going, sometimes the money in the drawer, if I come to gather the money, there are some that I will keep there that I will not see again. Which I know I'm not the person that took the money. Then I will call my boss and I will be like, "Sir, did you take any money from the drawer?" And he will say no. Then they will gather the whole boys there. They will say they are not the one that took the money. Hmm. I will be like, is he juju or what? I don't understand. But this has not been happening before
Okay.
until when my settlement was coming close. So sometimes the wife will wake up in the morning and say I didn't prepare on time, which is normal and the actual time I used to wake up in the morning and do the chores, rush to the shop. So I will be like, what is happening? This hatred began to develop, and she was developing a hatred on me. Things were changing. Like if I put her on this side, there's nothing I would do again that the family will like. I was like, oh God, let this not happen until I finish this remaining year because it's almost that year. I'm at the 15th year.
Okay.
So this thing continue. Even my boss, if I do this one, he said I should go and do way bill. I will go and way bill his goods, call the person normally as I used to do it. Next thing they will come here and say that the person I way bill the goods to said that he didn't receive it. I should provide the goods.
Okay.
I will be like, what is happening? I'm sure of what I did. I even have the number of the driver and the even the number of the vehicle. So when I start to further the thing, say that he should take me to the park so that I can identify with the driver and know what happened. My boss will say that I should not worry, that he will handle the case, but all I should know is that there is a skeleton in my cupboard. Ah, all these things was happening. You know, I was begging God. I was begging God until when my settlement came close. I was happy. I was even telling some of my friends in the market that very soon I will go. At the time, my oga said we should vacate one of the shops and we should share the goods to other shops and leave one shop empty.
Empty. Okay.
So for my mind, I was thinking this is the shop that he wants to use and settle me because he normally called me good boy then. So as this thing was going on, that empty shop, I still see they bring in goods and they fill the goods. They locked the shop. For my mind, I was thinking this is the goods that they will use to
Settle.
settle me. So at a time, one night, one fateful night, my boss called me and said that he has been paying deaf ears and closing his eyes towards some arrogant behaviors I have been given in the house. I was like, which arrogant behavior? He said that I'm now one of the bad boys in the market, that people discuss about me in the market, how I use his money to flirt girls, how I use his money, how I used to save his money in the hands of some friends. Which I know that when I came there, one thing I said to myself is that I will not have a best friend. I can have friends, but what they call best friend, somebody that knows you in and out, somebody that can ask of you, that I will not do it. I better be on my own. Instead, I will have him as my best friend and also my boss. That's what I said to myself. So I was like, can you tell me these girls or the friends that I'm saving my money with, so that because I'm not saving money in anybody's hand. So the young man continued with this thing, said I should know that things is no more moving as he's supposed to be, or that he is watching things, that the shops is going down, that this shop is no more the way it is before, that the other one is no more the way it is before, that the goods in this one was so many millions, this one no, but now it is not, that I should provide his money. To be sincere with you, I was thinking maybe he wants to test if I'm with his money, then everything will end like that. He will now tell me that he has confirmed me now that nothing happened. The next thing, one fateful day, I saw my mother in our house. I wasn't even informed that she is coming. She landed in the house and they called me on that Sunday. I saw her. I was very, very happy. I rushed my mom. I hugged her. So inside me, I was telling myself, so today is my day of settlement. So let me see what he will now do. So my mother came there. They called meeting. One man was there from the market. His best friend in the market was there. Then they began to say a lot of things, that I'm not a faithful servant, that I used to go and flirt with some girls using my orgasm money,
Okay.
that I used to save money with some of my friends, that his money is with some of my friends that I used to give the money to save for me. And he even began to accuse my mother of receiving money from me, which I know that my mother has not collected any dime from me since I started serving there.
Okay.
Like, she haven't even asked me, even if she's, I don't know her whereabouts, whether she's sick, whether she is okay, I don't know. I began to feel somehow. Is this what this man is up to? Because I'm sure I'm innocent of this accusation.
Try and summarize your story. Okay. So what happened? Just try and summarize everything.
What happened is that after that they called me. I was surprised to see the wife. The wife came out and she asked the husband what is going on. The husband said that they are discussing about my case, and she opened mouth and said, "Is it the case of that thief, that robber?" Like, I was like surprised. This is the woman that I make sure I even wash her clothes.
Okay.
I do wash her undies. I'm telling you, I wash her clothes. So I was like, "Is not the woman?" I'm trying my best to make sure there is no problem between us. This is how the whole thing turned, and the man said that after that 15 years serving him faithfully as I did, that he's going to settle me. I said, okay. He said he's going to give me 150,000 naira.
150,000 naira.
That's the amount he called inside that parlor that day. My mother was there. I was like, is that the transport money for me and my mother from the city to the village? And he said that I should go and bring those money I have been saving in my friend's hand, and the ones I'm flirting on girls, I should go and gather all of them and use it and better my life then with the one that he is going to give me, which is the 150,000 naira.
150,000 or 150 million. Eh?
Sure say you don't understand what I dey talk. The man said 150,000 naira because I collapsed there. I collapsed. Whatever that happened after, I don't know about whatever that happened. I just woke up in my mother's hand.
Hmm.
I couldn't imagine it. Like I was trying to check the money whether na 1,000 every year, I be 1,000 every month. I was trying to imagine what is happening. I couldn't understand because some of my mates in the village that I started working with then when I was small, some of them now they are living fine. They are living fine. Even when I came back, I came out from that man's hand. When I came back to the village that Christmas, I couldn't come out. Ask my mother.
All right, Obinna, I heard your story. You've said what I want to hear. Are you trying to tell us that you do not steal the man's money?
I have never, I have not, and I wouldn't. I have not touched his money. If I haven't even used his money to buy food and eat when I'm hungry without taking his permissions.
Are you telling us the truth?
That's the truth.
If I bring something for you to swear here and right now, are you going to swear that you have never taken that man's money?
I'm going to swear by anything that I have not taken that man's money, since it is a righteous thing that we are doing and that will lead to settlement of this case. I can swear by anything that I have not touched his money for anything or send it to someone or use it to or lavish his money.
Did you wrong the wife? Are you doing anything against the wife?
I'm not doing anything against the wife. As I said before, I normally rapport with the wife. We do things together with the family, like all of us. We do things together. We love each other. We are in peace until that when the settlement is closed. And meanwhile, before that settlement, some people have started telling me that this is now the time you used to know your oga, because sometimes they will tell me I'm serving this one that is not settling people.
For real?
So, yeah, sometimes I normally ignore that thing because I always judge people by what you do to me or what I'm seeing you doing, not by what people say. So when they say it, I normally ignore that thing until when that attitude began to come up. Then I was reasoning those things and I will still say, oh Lord, let your will be done.
Okay. So after 15 years, he wants to settle you with 150,000.
That's what he wants, and that is not what will happen. That is what he wants. It is not what will happen.
Have you tried talking to people about this, like his friend or whoever?
I tried my best. I even went to the market
Union
to complain, and when he noticed, or when he get the information that I came to the market, he said I should be chased out. I shouldn't come to the market again. I shouldn't come near anything that concerns him again. That's what he said.
And the market obeyed him.
Yes, because he's one of the richest people in the market, and they normally obey what he said. And even he paid the securities to make sure that I didn't enter that market again. So I don't have any other thing to do again.
All right, I heard your story, Mama. You heard what your son said. I believe you've heard this thing before now. People, you have heard it from the horse's mouth. So without wasting anybody's time, I want to bring Sia into this very issue. Like, my blood is boiling now. I want to see this man, this smart of a person. I want to see what he looks like. I want to see the kind of person he is. That someone will serve you for complete 15 years, and instead of settling that person, he can't talk saying be thief. He can't say they do so many things. But no problem. We'll have to bring Sia and hear what Sia has to say concerning this. Sia, ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Biko ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke isi m mee ka ọ bịa n'obi anyị abịagokwe. Ịnụzikwa n'ihe okwu. mwesi gị biko dododo ka ị nebagodo anya na ya bụ okwu ka ị gwagodi m ihe iwe ikwu gbanyere ya bụ ihe. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, Sia wants to say something. Sia biko gaa n'iru ka ị gwa m ihe iwe ikwu n'okwu a. Ana m ege ntị.
Nwa mmụọ emegbu na nwa mmadụ, ma nwa mmadụ emegbu na nwa mmụọ.
Sia said human being should not offend the spirit and the spirit should not offend human being. Yes. Sia, ana m anụkwu ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ya bụ okwu nwata nwoke a kwuru na-ajụkwa ntị oyi.
Sia said the story this young man just narrated to us right now is so heartbreaking. Sia, ana m anụkwu ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ọ bụ ife dị njọ na ịbịa kpọrọ nwa mmadụ ọ gbaalụ gị boy. Oluzie mgbe ị edu ụlọ akụkọ wee baa ya.
Sia said it is a bad thing that you came and pick up someone's son to serve you, and after 15 years it goes to the time you are going to settle that person, you start talking stories. Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ka ọ rapụ dị ka anya na-ekwubi ya bụ okwu n'ebe nwata nwoke a nọ, maka na mgbe ya bụ nwoke a na-ekwu maka ya ga-abịa ebe a, enwere ike akụkọ anyị ya na-anụ abụrụ ife ya dị iche.
Sia said, let it not be like we are judging this issue from this young man's mouth alone, because the boss might come here and we'll start hearing a different story from this thing he said to us. Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ya bụ nwoke ya abịakwa ebe a ka anyị nụ okwu ya, gee ya ntị n'onu, wee malụ ihe kpatalụ o ji wee na-akpa ụdịrị agwa na-akpaso nwatakịrị ya.
Sia said we'll have to invite the man down to the studio. Let us hear what he has to say and the reason he is doing this thing to this young man. Sia, ana m anụkwu ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ihe m na-agwa nwatakịrị nwoke a bụ, ọ bụrụkwa na ala na ife niile ọ na-agwa anyị abụla eziokwu, egwu atụna ya na anya bụ okwu erugo anyị aka.
Sia said what he's telling you is that if everything you just said to us here is nothing but the truth, that you should not be scared, because this very issue has gotten to our table. Yes. Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Biko ị achọ ohere ị ga-esi mee ka anya bụ nwoke a na-ekwu maka ya bịa ebe a.
Alright, Sia said I should find a way of inviting the man down to our studio. Obinna, this your boss, can we get to see him?
You can get to see him. I can give you his address.
No, see what will happen is that give me his number. You have his number, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me his number. Yes. Put his number here. Whatsoever a man sow in this life, that you shall reap. If you do good, good will wait for you. If you do bad, you will not escape that bad. Sia, ya bụ nwata nwoke enyego m akara ekwentị ya bụ ogie. O ihe ọzọ ịchọ ikwu na ya bụ okwu ka m gaa n'iru mee ka ya bụ nwoke bịa n'obi anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa.
Gaba n'iru.
Alright, Sia said I should go ahead to invite the man down to our studio. So people, without wasting anybody's time, I want you to tell us how you feel concerning this very issue. But as you are commenting, comment respectfully. And after that, I want you to click on the share button right now. Share this video as many times as you can. Make it go viral for the world to watch and learn. And as you do so, I want you to stay tuned to see how all this thing is going to play out as I invite the so-called smart down to our studio to come and defend himself concerning what this young man just said. So please, don't be told, don't be left out. Stay tuned to see how all these things unfolds. Thank you.